chest.
That's retarded.
Hey, everybody.
That's offensive.
Hey, I've missed everyone. How long has it been? For me, it's
5
been like
weeks.
3 weeks. No, seriously. Like,
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
You and
long
I had
time.
yeah, you did
one.
the one because I was at like.
Then we did one without Andy like 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Welcome.
NarutoFanFB.
Welcome
Welcome
to
back.
chapter 629.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, like
What the
I
hell?
honestly have missed like you guys.
He's
Like,
fucking lying.
no, I'm serious. So
I got so depressed that I haven't seen any of you guys in this long that I shaved my beard off. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's no joke.
And I grew mine out.
I shaved mine today too, actually. If what you could say I had was a beard.
Pubic beard.
Yeah, pubic beard.
Oh.
Alright, so it's chapter 629. The title's called Windhole.
Windhole.
I think that pretty much describes this chapter. Pretty
So that's the
accurately.
chapter review. We'll see you guys next week. Would you?
All
Yes, yay, nay, liked it.
Just talk about what happened this chapter real quick and then get into it.
I mean,
So first thing,
Aftermath of the giant jutsu.
yeah.
Yep.
So I wasn't really paying attention. What happened first?
Madara.
Yeah,
Madara's
the
there.
aftermath of that giant
Yeah,
Madara
so
jutsu.
world-ending thing. Everyone apparently is fine.
Yo,
Flame,
wait, can we talk
lightning,
about
fire, whirlwind.
how the Ten Tails like just decided to lift and got like
Oh, yeah,
jacked?
mad.
Oh yeah, he beat
For
up.
no
Like, he'd
reason.
started to beef out a couple chapters back,
But then
except
he
that he
was
can't
like-
remember that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Do you even lift, bro?" And was like,
He's like,
"OD still jacked." And I was like, "All right, I mean,
Mhm.
is it gonna be like that Dragon Ball Z shit?"
This is
with,
not
like,
even my final form.
Yeah, like Super Saiyan 2 when he's like, "Yo, he's so big now, he
Perfect
can't
cell.
move."
Mhm.
Perfect Duracell.
So everyone survives the giant jutsu again.
Thanks to Naruto, it seems.
Again.
And now he's out of juice.
Yeah, and
Uh,
he's all like,
And dripping.
"I can't fight."
I'm tired. And then, so what happens
And
is
then he
there's
gets
a panel about all the tailed beasts,
Even the one that he never
even the one he never met.
got blessed by.
Yeah. And then there's another panel right under that panel where it's the stage of the six. Well, what is pretty
Yeah.
obviously the stage of the six paths. And
He's getting it.
yeah, so is that foreshadowing or is that just like blatant? I'm gonna smash you in the face with
That's not even
plot.
foreshadowing.
I
That's
didn't
just
see it.
kind of.
I didn't see it. I don't think that's gonna happen.
All right.
No, yeah, that was pretty obvious foreshadowing. I mean, unless we're gonna look back at this and be like, "Damn, that was
Damn,
not
this is
foreshadowing.
yeah, exactly.
Did not see that coming." Sasuke's the sage of the six paths. Like,
Sasuke's Hokage.
But-
Yeah.
Naruto's the same.
Sakura was all trying to be useful and stuff, and was like, "I'll heal you, Naruto."
Yeah.
And it was like, "Oh, you're gonna do your job?"
Yeah, can we really stop with all the Sakura hate?
No, I'll never stop hating.
I want to do something.
I'm
awesome.
so mad that this one character is really poorly written, so I'm gonna blame the character.
Yeah.
No, she's more of a plot device at this point, where it's like when Naruto's like
Are you
real
kidding?
like beaten, she's the thing that steps in and then makes him better, I guess.
So what about Rin?
Are we gonna jump to Rin already?
No, I'm saying in terms of poorly written female characters that are just useless and need to either be saved or killed. How about Rin?
Apparently, she was.
I feel like this is getting too far forward into the chapter to discuss this. I
Yeah,
feel like we should have a
yeah.
longer discussion about that in a couple minutes.
I'm
so,
just mad that people are angry at Sakura
Mhm.
when it's the author that made her suck.
That's true.
oh yeah, no,
It's not that she's
I
a
don't
bad
blame.
character, she just doesn't get utilized.
Yes.
I don't hate Sakura. I hate the writing that Sakura is given.
Well-
Like Hinata in the panel right next to it is like, all right, everyone, let's protect Naruto,
Yeah,
and she
like,
does
yeah,
something.
absolutely.
She like riles
You
people.
know, all of a sudden the author remembered Hinata,
Yeah.
where he completely wasted Sakura.
Yeah.
She had a lot of potential. She's a cool character. She just
Yeah.
hasn't done anything.
Do you think it's maybe because Kishimoto didn't know if he was gonna like put him with Sakura or Hinata at that one point?
He doesn't know how to write female characters.
Yeah, it might be that a lot of the female characters are very, like,
Oh, save me.
yeah.
Is he married?
Oh.
I don't know.
That's a good thing we look up. Commenter that obviously knows everything about everything. Can you say if like he's married or not?
Yeah,
Because
jump on Wikipedia and let us know.
yeah, let me know because it would be very surprising if he was to me, considering he doesn't really write female characters that well. They seem to be more like one emotion. Like
Yeah, based on-
Karen's always like loving Sasuke.
Tsunade is super, like, manly.
Yeah,
like,
and then like Sakura's always
feminist.
like is kind of more like a she's like
Housewife.
Bella Swan
yeah.
of Naruto, and that she's kind of like empty, I guess. Maybe I'm going a little too far with that.
Anyway, back to the chapter.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the next page?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Like,
Is that one?
they all stand in front.
Naruto gets the power up.
He
gets the power up. And then
Or
skips to
foreshadowed
Kakashi.
power
and
up.
then we go to Kakashi.
Yeah.
Kakashi is all like, I'm gonna lightning you in the face, and then stops.
Real quick, I want to comment on like what happened in that first panel. It's really starting to bother me how characters that are like the main bad guy are super powerful when you first meet them, and throughout most of the series until like the final conflict. Like Pain was like the leader of Akatsuki, and he was like crazy powerful this whole time. He beat Hanzo, who was like a god.
And then fucked up
And
Jiraiya.
then fucked up Jiraiya, who was also on like god level with his ninjutsu and stuff. And like then he fights Naruto, and I understand Naruto was strong at that point, but Naruto like obviously was like on par with him.
Mhm.
Then we look at a character like Obito or Toby,
Where he's just like,
who's
oh, you
supposed
can't
to be
fucking
crazy
hit me.
strong, you can't hit him, and like we've slowly seen him getting like not weaker, but just getting beat up. And I understand like they're understanding how his jutsu works, but Kakashi had an easy opportunity to kill him.
Well,
And I understand it was done for the story, but like for him to be like the main bad guy now, who's not obviously now he's not. Madara is gonna be. I felt like he's like gotten knocked down a couple pegs.
well, no,
But
he's
each of the opportunities that Kakashi had to kill him were pretty cleverly earned. Like it wasn't just oh I'm gonna throw a big jutsu at you and spam the hell out of it.
No.
I
definitely
he and
agree with
Naruto
that,
were
but-
working the
Yeah.
different angles of the real world.
And I understand he's been like in a epic
Kamui
battle
world.
for the last whatever amount of time.
well, no, but Obito says it's like you've purposely
Hesitated.
held back every time
Yeah.
you could have killed me.
But that bothers me because like he was supposed to be like this badass guy. In every battle we've seen him in, he's been crazy, calm, cool, and collected. Like even against Conan, who gave him a run for his money, he was like still like whatever. I have this backup move that I can use whenever I want. And now he's like on his ass, and Kakashi's like not using.
That's kind of one of the things that I like about Naruto as a series is, as tough as some dude is, still mortal. Like instead of oh I'm Cell, there's nothing you can possibly do to hurt me. Everyone is still human to some degree.
Yeah.
Like you know what? You stab me in my gut, I'm probably dead.
Well, as we learn later in this chapter.
Yeah, apparently not.
Sure. I mean, he's half
Yeah, his half.
icky plant guy.
Yeah. Alright, so chronologically, let's also go into the fact that Obito knows what happened to Rin and never needed that explained to him. And we didn't know what happened to Rin, but Obito did.
Yeah,
And so all the while we're thinking, oh, he's doing this because of Rin, and then it's like, well, no.
No, he's just doing this because he's a butthurt little whiny.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. I texted Andy. I texted Andy this morning. I was like, I guess he's just being a dick to be a dick. Like,
Yeah.
Well, he
I'm mad
explains.
and y'all are gonna pay.
He explains it as like the world that they live in is not a real world because in the real world Rin wouldn't have died.
yeah, which is like, do you hear
So
yourself,
basically, he
bro?
can't deal with it.
Because
You, like,
he
love
wants
it.
it, like his
Can't
belief
deal
of
with
the
it.
real world is a world that works and like is like I guess working towards some sort of peace. And like I guess it's like taking his like childhood ideals and being like, well, like I guess he had like a disassociative break, which makes sense after what he sees with Rin.
Yeah.
He kind of goes crazy.
No, what's the funniest thing
Yes,
about
but
Naruto?
he learned what happened with that.
Yeah, he knew.
And you still can't rectify it?
I think the funniest thing about like Naruto as a series is in the beginning of the manga, Sakura says like one of the rules of being a ninja is that you're emotionless. You never cry, and she's crying or whatever.
Everyone fucking cries in this
No,
thing.
but not even about crying. Everyone is so emotional. Like, do you guys not have some sort of like like you have to take an exam to be a cop? Like, they need to have like a ninja exam. It's like, bro, you're a little too like
Is that what the
emotionally.
Chunin exam is?
They're already ninjas at that point. I guess they accept anyone because like everybody that's
Well, Police Academy, they're already cops. They just have to pass the test.
yeah, but they're still like you have to go through a lot of stuff.
You're surprised that someone whose whole life is based on injuring and killing other people is kind of psychopathic?
Wow!
No.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm just saying, in the beginning, if they had just been like, listen, you're like way too like unbalanced,
You're a
I
twin killer.
don't think you're gonna be a good
You're
ninja.
a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing all this death, it affects you? What? Huh?
But like, I mean, that would be fine if they all went through like post-traumatic stress or whatever.
That'd be fucking
disorder.
hilarious.
Yeah, right. Like Kakashi wakes up like, oh, Sharingan. But I just like everyone's crying about everything. Like someone dies. Like you're a ninja and you're like all of a sudden you want to take over the world because one of your fellow ninjas died. Like, do you hear yourself? You're soldiers. You're like bred to die.
I think that's the problem that I think you guys are having is because I think the problem is that you guys think that he's
What do you
doing
mean, you
this.
guys?
You and Reid.
Oh, okay.
You mean? Oh, I meant black people.
Oh,
Like what?
wow.
Like I think what you
Racist.
guys
Come on,
are
Andy.
saying is what I'm hearing is that
I'm
he's
offended.
Yeah.
he's
Let's go.
he's doing this because Rin died, and he says he isn't. He's doing it because he doesn't believe this world
Should exist.
should
without
exist. No, not even without Rin, but in a world where this happens,
He just
is a
can't
world that
deal
shouldn't
with that
exist.
world.
Yeah. And basically Madara is giving him the opportunity to have a world where shit like that doesn't happen, because it's not, I don't even think it's about him, and it kind of brings it kind of back to like him not being such a bad person, because it's not really about him controlling the world, it's about him kind of like
living in
saving the world in the way he thinks he can save it, and then also crushing Naruto because Naruto believes like what he used to, and that he's sad, and that makes him like sad.
I did like the comparison that Obito does with Naruto, because Kakashi's like, you're like the same as Naruto. Like another funny thing, apparently, I don't know if I missed this before, but Obito wanted to be Hokage.
Yeah, no, he did. He said that, and
Yeah,
like,
I must have forgotten that part.
yeah, like that one line where he's like, "I'm gonna be Hokage."
I love how everyone wants to be Hokage. Like it's
Well, no, everyone wants to be Hokage, and then has a terrible fucking fate.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know,
don't become Hokage.
It's
not
not
his
12.
little brother.
Everyone wants to be the president.
I
Obito.
never wanted to be the president.
I wanted to be
Smart
Pope.
man.
I wanted to be like a soccer player.
I wanted to be the
Sorry.
Pope, and then
Why?
yeah, I wanted to be a stealth Pope where like I would spend like 80 years
Dark
of my
Jedi.
life. No, I'd spend 80 years of my life trying to become Pope, and then when I became Pope, I would just be like, guys, game merge, it's cool, and just stealth, like change everything.
I thought it'd be cool.
Birth control, actually really smart.
Yeah, you know what? Safe.
The only
You guys-
reasons
you guys
why
can go to town.
I would ever want to become the president or like a high-powered like individual like that is I would like love to be like, oh, Area 51. Everyone gets to know about aliens. Aliens here. Aliens there.
But then you know what would happen is that like you'd find out that aliens don't exist, and then you have to go on TV and be like, guys, I'm sorry.
I was going to
Area
be
51
that guy,
isn't
but,
a
like,
thing,
Area 51,
and everyone's gonna be like,
they make
"You
cell
fucking
phones,
lying."
yeah. They
They're-
make cell phones there. There's no
You see,
aliens.
like his skin looks totally different than last time.
Yeah,
Shapeshifter.
You can tell by the pixels.
Yeah, pixels. All right, so this is off topic, but
Well, no, bringing it back. Like, you can either try and get to the point where you can change something and make a difference,
Mhm.
or you can say fuck it and bomb a marathon,
Mhm.
or try
Whoa.
and kill
Wait,
a
what?
ninja army. No,
That-
we're
that
talking
got real.
we're
Yeah.
talking about real live applications. I could be the president. I can change something.
Oh.
I can be the
Mhm.
pope.
Yeah.
I can change something. Or I can kill people indiscriminately because I'm mad and I can't deal with the state of the world.
That went over my head for a second. I was like,
whoa.
Sorry,
How
sorry.
would
I
that
wasn't
go?
trying to be
No.
shock value.
Yeah, no.
No, but
it's fine.
you look at Obito.
He
He
he's
can't
reacting.
deal with the state of the world.
Mhm.
Instead of trying
So
to
he's
do
becoming
something
So he's
positive,
become militant.
he's become so negative
Mhm.
that no one has any choice about it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't resist him.
Mhm.
so nice for Kakashi and like, punch holes in him.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Punch holes in his clay side.
Now, I didn't catch this,
Right.
but does Kakashi push it forward, or does
I
Obito
think-
walk
I
into
think
it?
Obito walks into it.
I thought he
That's what
walked
I thought
into
too.
it.
Yeah, and he was like, yo, YOLO.
Now, is that now I'm wondering if that's like, is it because like his like that dimension's like his Tsukunome, or like, and like, is it not really? Is it like a Genjutsu then?
That
Or, like-
dimension bothers me a little bit. I don't know
I don't-
where.
yeah,
that
it was
is.
never
Is
really
it a
explained.
physical place or like what's going on there?
I thought it was like the dream. I thought it's the dream world. Like I thought he can go back and forth to the dream world. That
No, I thought
that
that was
Madara
just-
is talking
I
about.
thought that was the individual not individual.
It's just like a
the
little pocket
in-between dimension. Yeah,
Okay.
between when he teleports.
So it's his
stuff.
own little private kingdom.
Kind of.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Because I thought there was like you got like there was like the Amaterasu, and then Itachi had the Tsukunome, and I thought the way they were portraying it is that like Kazumi or whatever was like his like both, whereas like he could like rip people's like arms off, or he could like teleport people into like this dream world. That's how I saw it, and I'm probably totally wrong because it's not explained. I would really like it if someone explained that. But
I feel like there's an episode of X-Men Evolution where Nightcrawler, it relates to this.
yeah.
Because Nightcrawler can teleport.
Mhm.
There's one where
They slow him down.
where he's getting slowed down in between, like when he's teleporting, and he actually ends up like when he teleports, he actually goes to another dimension full of like monsters and shit or whatever. But normally he goes too fast to even see or get hit by them, and then like since he's slowing down, like he's staying in the dimension longer and longer. And I feel like there's like that in between dimension that Obito has learned that.
Okay, so it's in between dimensions. So, okay.
In between I guess not like whatever, but I don't write for the.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. You're not Kishimoto.
I'm just the guy.
I just want to know. Someone tell me.
No, when they're talking about like space-time jitsu, like with the fourth hat and stuff, like he was teleporting, he kind of warped space-time. In this case, I took it as a different plane.
I always thought of
his
teleportation as like
literally a pocket dimension.
Yeah, his thing was like a reverse summoning.
Yeah, it's the force is a reverse summoning. It's not like it's not like speed or anything like that. It's like that's why he always used the seals. Like he just
right.
Yeah.
I mean, but.
But do you think talk about space time all the time?
I always thought about when the fourth teleported was. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No.
Okay, I always thought when the fourth teleported that the Earth moved to where he was. I thought that would have been so fucking hilarious. Like it's like
he's still in the Earth, like
yeah, he stayed still, but the Earth moved.
I feel like that'd have like adverse
best fisherman
effects.
ever.
Yeah,
adverse effects to like the climate and stuff. Like there'd be a lot of stress on the planet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right, so what were you saying that I interrupted you about? Or no, I'm sorry, I took away Reid's poignant argument. So let's get to this whole thing because we totally skipped over the fact that
whole
Windhole. That Rin told Kakashi to kill her.
What the deal is? Like she's like, hey, listen, so they like put a monster in me. They're using me. So when we go back to the village, I'm probably gonna fuck shit up.
So you should kill me.
You should kill me.
So I realized that's the canon explanation. That's what happened. So says the story. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I think about that. I hate that everything ends up being about Jinchurikis.
How do you know? How do you know?
Who?
How did Obito know that that's what happened?
I don't know.
Because the only people that got out of that were Kakashi, and that's it. Because Obito killed all the other guys.
I'm assuming that he either like saw, but like
no, he didn't see it until he killed Rin.
I was guessing that maybe they skipped some scenes so that we didn't know as the readers, but I don't know. Like
I thought like his eye opened as soon and that's when like he saw it. But
well, no, because he knew beforehand that Rin was in trouble because his eye.
What village was it that
had
Rin?
Clouds?
No, clouds or
mist. It was the mist because it's the Three Tails.
Yo, I feel like the mist and Konoha are like the fucking asshole villages.
You kind of.
Yeah.
So
thought about Madara.
Fake Madara, Toby, Obito, yada yada, ends up controlling the Mist government from the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, that might have been one of the things.
That would be how
that
he could have found out. Like if he just kind of followed him back, crept all up in through the back door, and got their secrets, started controlling their government.
I wonder how long
that could be.
Thinking about the whole Mist thing, one thing that bothers me, like I'm still confused about, when Kisame meets Toby for the first time, or Obito or whatever, and he takes off his mask, why does Kisame say, "Oh,
you're Madara"?
Madara? Like,
well, that's what I was just thinking. Is
if he's been introducing himself as Madara this whole time?
No, but
he's like, "Oh my God, you're
like,
Madara."
Oh, hey, Madara. Like he said it like he recognized Madara. Like,
I wonder
if it was Obito, I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Do you think
Kisame and fake Madara, aka Obito?
Well, he was obviously
have been introduced before.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe
he revealed himself to Kisame back in the Mist.
Is it possible
about the time that he turned?
Is it possible that Madara arranged the death of Rin then?
It could be, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that might be a stretch.
Well, no, but because time-wise, I don't know how this is going to work out because.
Basically to just break this.
Well, no, for the Three Tails to be involved in this, the fourth Mizukage had to either be dead or not born yet. Because the fourth Mizukage was the one that had the Three Tails.
Go with either not born or not.
You're right.
So, I would
either
say
not born or
probably
not a
not born
Jinchuriki
yet.
yet.
Yeah, because he was young.
Yeah, they'd probably transfer. Yeah, because
He was a pretty young guy when he died, right?
Kept calling him a kid. Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping like he had been
But that's
planning this for like way longer.
But that's such a like weird village to take control of. Like I feel like maybe Madara had a hand in it in the beginning, and then because Madara had left the village a long time ago, so there's a ton of stuff that he could have done.
I thought he founded the village in the mist. That's what I mean. I think I'm wrong about that, but I remembered that. I probably am wrong, but I thought he did. But everyone thought he was dead, so never mind. That's stupid. I don't know why I thought that. So the plan is to give the strongest weapon the village of the mist has to a child, and then to send that child in there,
and then
release it. I don't know.
Another thing about that, how the hell did they took a non-Jinchuriki and then made her into a Jinchuriki without killing her?
Well, no, I don't think it's a Jinchurikis when they're put in, they don't kill them.
No,
they lose control of them slowly, I thought.
Yeah, no, like Gaara had the Jinchuriki, like the one tails putting him and everything. But I just feel like at that, like, because he was a kid, like, it didn't, like, affect him the same way. I feel like when you're an adult, or, like, her age.
Also, they had a trained Jinchuriki with the Kushina. Kushina? I'm not pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Minato's wife. Minato's wife
Kushina.
was an Uzumaki that had the Nine Tails that knew all of, like, that stuff, because she learned it. So I feel like how big of a threat was the Three Tails?
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, at the same time, that's like you could put a bomb somewhere, and even if you have a bomb expert, it doesn't mean that.
The One Tails didn't really do that much.
The One Tails was outside of the village.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, why did Rin have to go back to the village knowing the Three Tails was in there? Why couldn't she just go somewhere else?
If you're trying to say that this is janky writing, I'm convinced.
It's like the Trojan horse thing. Like,
no, but like,
I don't know why
she knew. So it's like, well, instead of going back to the village, what I'll do is I will not go to the village. Or wait outside the village and try to figure something out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think she was like
up in a mountain and train for years and years until I finally figure this out or die trying.
And I don't know how they were gonna just activate the Jinchuriki, like or the tailed beast in her. Like I don't get how you can just like press a button. I mean, I guess it could be some seal that they could like break and like unleash it, but
it's because she's a female.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, eventually
she has no choice. And she's
eventually
weak,
they break out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know. I think it's a terrible idea.
I think a lot of that could have been handled better. Like, I feel like they could have been like, Kakashi could have been like, hey, listen.
What's stopping?
My friend Rin here's got a Jinchuriki in him, so I mean, tailed beast in her, so we need to.
What's stopping just the Three Tails Jinchuriki from going in there by themselves and doing this?
Because they want to do the Trojan horse thing, like, let them. And how the
But
fuck?
then Rin knows.
How does he find out?
Like if Rin didn't know, it would make sense.
Like, I feel like that's a very poorly executed plan. Like you have this great plan, and no one at the table was like, we can't let her find out. Like, how did you like? Were you putting in her and
it's like just so you know, you're the Three Tails Jinchuriki now.
You need to go back to your village.
And you gotta go back to your village.
And we're gonna like. Oh, I said too much.
Just go back to your village, okay?
Yeah, like just go back to your village. We're gonna and like they said like they purposely
sent people after him.
Sent people after to like chase her and stuff like that. Like,
so had she just stopped and just waited, they wouldn't have killed her.
Like, and if she knew that they were like, this whole like plan doesn't like work for me. Something's bothering me.
No.
For being this big of a reveal, kind of botched.
I don't see it.
No,
I don't see it.
Sorry guys. I mean, I hate to be negative, but I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, I was a little like, left a weird taste in my mouth.
So it's odd. It's an odd plan. And it's more odd in that it causes Obito to like still do everything he does. Because when we thought he killed her for some other reason, like she was a traitor or something, or hey, he killed her because I don't know. Even if they said she wanted me to kill her for some other reason, like say she had, make it smallpox. She had smallpox.
And another thing about
and that's fine.
I understand Kakashi. Kakashi for a while was all about completing the mission, and then when Obito died, he was like my friends, like friends.
I'll protect you.
Like I feel like he came to that whole conclusion about like that resolve of killing Rin to save the village way too quickly. Like I would have been like, no, there's another way. Kakashi was kind of like, all right. I guess I have to kill you. And even if she like pushed herself into Kakashi's arm or anything like that, like you still.
Well, why would he have that active
you still did Chidori? Like
Yeah.
I think that was part of the chapter. Like he was going after one of the.
and she dived onto it?
She jumped into the way. Yeah.
Which was kind of what Obito did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay, that's fine.
He had
But he didn't have a heart.
the jutsu active and forced himself on it.
Mhm.
Like there was the very obvious
Parallel.
like 2-page difference parallel.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like he should have been able to see with the Sharingan active. He should have, because Sasuke says
That's
like
true.
you could read the muscle movements. Like he should have been able to like. Be like
Well,
oh,
he only
shit.
had one, so maybe it was she was coming from the normal side,
Yeah, right.
and she went like, well, no, which side has the
It's
Sharingan on? It's the
well,
left, right?
No, it's right.
It's the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the right. I just pretended that I was Obito for a second, and I was like looking at myself like, which side of my face is mauled? No, it's his left. It's definitely his left.
No, because
Well, it's Obito's left.
Obito's hole. He has his eye.
Yeah, that's the crush side. The right side is his crush side.
Kakashi's Sharingan is definitely on his right side.
So they took the left eye and made it the right eye? Is what you're telling me?
Obito's hole's on the left side.
No, his scars are on the right. I'm positive.
Character right, our left.
Like if you look at your face, he's gonna pull this out. So we'll damn.
No.
Oh, you should pull it out. I'm so right about this.
Obito's on the cover of Ninja Storm 3.
Right.
Is he wearing the mask?
He has the wartime Toby.
Yeah.
So you still know which side the Sharingan's on.
Oh, yeah,
it's
true.
character left,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, our left. So
Mhm.
character right.
I think it's in that.
No, like you know the Toby mask. Looking at it, it's on the left side.
Yeah.
So character right. It'd be his right eye.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I'm looking at you,
Looking at
and then
Kakashi,
your right eye is on my
you're
left.
right, and Kakashi's is on the.
Come on, okay.
I don't know why I was doing it.
So Kakashi's is on the left. Is that what we've confirmed?
Yeah,
Character left.
I guess.
Okay. So
Thanks for sticking with this for 27
well,
minutes.
this is what they like. They like the banter.
Is it really 27 minutes?
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about nothing.
I kind of wanted to talk about Mario a little bit.
I found it. Oh yeah, it's on. I was looking in the right, like it looked like it was the right eye too. Like, not the right eye, but like in my mind it was like the correct eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys suck.
Mirrors.
So is that it, everyone? Is that the
Yeah.
chapter?
Let's talk about Mario another time.
Okay. Yeah, Mario is interesting.
Mario.
What?
Mario, the Kishimoto
The one
thing he
shot?
just did.
Oh yeah, that
Is
looks
that one
really
shot?
cool.
Is that's
Yeah.
all?
It's done.
Aw.
I
Yeah.
didn't even read it.
Did you realize that he's dead at the end of the
Yeah,
chapter?
I
what the
do.
fuck? I just said I didn't read it.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Andy.
Well, wait. Well, you don't know who we're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it's Mario.
No.
Okay.
Actually, there's not even a character named Mario in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just what the...
That's just called
Mario.
Mario.
Where was it? On Manga Panda?
Yeah,
or-
it's on Manga Stream.
It came out last week.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that it was like released as a.
Yeah, Manga Stream, yeah.
Can you guys believe that Rogue killed Sting and then is now like the Light Shadow Dragon guy? Right?
What?
Right? Wait, have you not read Fairy Tail at all?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Future Rogue killed Sting and now has
Oh yeah.
dragon domination magic.
Yeah, which is like kind of OP.
Yeah, he's like, I can totally kill archaeology with 7 dragons. And then Natsu's like, there are 7 dragon slayers, and it's like, where's the
This
7
random
dragon
guy just shows up like,
random
hey,
guy.
that was like in chapter 3.
Yeah, I'm the poison dragon slayer. It's like, okay.
Like,
I forgot to read Bleach this week.
I haven't read Bleach in months.
I read Bleach this week, and it was still
miss
more
anything.
about Ichigo's like past. And
Oh
I was
wait,
like,
people are gonna be mad that we're spoiling other manga.
It's okay.
and I was
So
like,
it's literally 16 pages of Ichigo's mom and Ichigo's dad just getting
Yeah,
it on,
yeah,
conceiving
exactly.
Ichigo. Yeah,
Really?
16
Is
pages.
there like a panel with like an
16
egg, and then there's like the little like?
no, but she's naked.
Yeah,
at
that's
one point,
14.
And Emily's like, "Are you reading like porn?" And I was like, "I swear to God,
Wait,
they
is
never."
she really? Because I was just making that up.
No, she's like one panel. She's like got no clothes on,
There
and
you
then, and he's like, Ichigo's dad's like,
The only 2 times I looked up, like one time you saw her boobs, and then the other time it was like
How are they drawn? Are they drawn well?
they were
like
there
they
was
were
no
like blurred
nipple.
out.
It's
There's no
just,
nipple.
like, boobs. But then the next part, it was like something about her naked. I'm like, what are you reading,
Sailor
dude?
Moon.
Emily's here too. She's not gonna come on camera though. This has been 30 minutes. All right, guys. We're gonna end this now. It's been a really long time. It's good to finally be back. We'll see you guys next week for next week's chapter. Go to Uzumanga if you guys draw Naruto stuff. Upload your art for a chance to win, and it's Sasuke statue and Itachi cosplay stuff.
Yeah, we got a gallery full of fan art. Upload your stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
And
also, you can win stuff, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
Fan art isn't hentai, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Bye.
Boo, 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 boo.